Hey everybody, happy Father's Day. This is Adrian and I'm so happy to be talking to you about grilling today. So I used to be a grill cook for a long time, cooking steaks and burgers and all that stuff. And so today we're going to go over a whole bunch of stuff in regards to how to grill successfully, especially when you have like a bunch of people you're cooking for. So first of all, today we're going to do steak and we're also going to do some grilled asparagus at the time. That only takes a few minutes at the end, the grilled asparagus. It doesn't take very long, but it's really a great way to do asparagus if you like it. So what I have here are some steaks, and I have two different kinds of steaks. I have some sirloin steaks here, and I have a couple of ribeyes here. And guess who gets the ribeyes on Father's Day? That's correct, you're correct. And so these two ribeyes I'm going to cook, and the rest sirloins. And with the steaks here, we got a bunch of people that like it medium rare and some that like it rare. So my mother and father-in-law like a rare steak, and so I'm going to do theirs rare, which means I'm going to put them on later. And the others are medium rare to medium, and so I'm going to put those on first. So anyway, we have a nice clean enough grill, and I know my grill very well. You would know your grill well, and if you do have a grill, then you know they each have a personality of their own. A same grill can have hotter or colder spots based on different areas of the grill, ways things cook, and so that personality emerges as you cook different things, and I've always rather enjoyed that part of cooking on the grill, is understanding the grill itself. So what I've done is I seasoned these up with some of the Alvi's Incredible Seasoning. So with beef, there's a couple of things. Even if you have a cut that's not a really good cut of beef, there are some things that you can do to make sure it turns out as tender and as flavorful and juicy as possible. And one of those things, as I'm putting these on the grill to start, because I want to cook these for probably a total of maybe 10 minutes. Okay, so the rare is actually going to be this thicker steak. I'm going to put that in the cooler part of the grill. This is the warmer part. Get these to about medium heat here. This is just another little piece. And then this one's going to be mine at medium rare to medium or so. I'm going to put that there. And I can put these all on the same time because based on where they're placed here, I know they're going to cook at different rates. And so these are decent cuts. The sirloin is not as high quality cut as the ribeye. And yet, sometimes a well-cooked sirloin can be better than a poorly cooked ribeye. Okay. I'm going to close this up for just a minute. Let me just show you really quick why I'm going to close it, because I know now that I put it on, that you can see that it's not super hot, and so I'm just going to raise the heat. We can get a little bit better char marks. You can see that these char marks are doing better in the back, and I know that because those are the warmer parts. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that looks so good. Look at that. That's going to be the rare one. Okay. That's looking fantastic. I'm going to close that for just a minute. But with beef, so I'm going to cook these until they're right before what they need to be. So in the case of rare, that's an exception. Most people are from the medium rare to medium well range, and you have some outliers that like it rare or well. But what we're going to do is we're going to remove it from the grill right before it's at medium rare. Or at rare, then I'm just going to basically sear it on both sides, and then I'm going to take it out so that after it sits on the plate, and that's the number one thing, is we're going to keep it sitting on the plate covered in foil for about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, I'm going to flip that. Beautiful rare. I'm going to move that back just a little bit. So let's see, which one is grandma's then? It's going to be the other rare one. That's going to be this one right here. And Kimberly is going to be medium rare, so that's going to be that one right there. Austin is medium rare, and that's going to be his. This is just an extra little piece there. And so that looks good right there. I'm just going to cover that up. Oh, that smells good. It smells so good. It's been a while since I had a good steak, so this is really timely. And then on the side also, Jen is making some sauteed mushrooms, and so what I'm going to do, when those steaks sit here, they're going to sit in their own juices for a little while. It's just so good. And at the end of that period of time, there's all these juices, these beautiful meat juices at the bottom. And so I'm going to add that to the sauteed mushrooms in there, and it's going to be this really flavorful mushrooms that you can put on top of the steak, because we love like steak and mushrooms here. really, really good. And so what I just have here is some asparagus that's been put a little oil, a little seasoning on there. With asparagus and the grill, the one and only problem you really have with this, other than maybe burning, is that you must keep it facing the right direction so it doesn't slip through. Even so, I can guarantee you, unless some miracle happens, one of these will fall through the cracks. And so I'm just gonna make sure that these are all touching the grill and not on top of each other. Beautiful. And here's this lovely medium rare. Whoops. Oh, it's so tender. It's just like falling apart. Oh my gosh. It's hard to flip. It is so tender and falling apart. That's ideal right there, by the way. These are going to be the rare ones. They're looking good. You can see there's not much happening on the bottom. That's exactly what I want with the rare steak. Okay, now we can close that again. It's going to take like probably 3 or 4 minutes to cook that asparagus. So I'm just going to make sure I'm keeping an eye on this, because since they do cook so quick, it would be really easy for some of them to burn. This is a thinner one. You can see it's already getting a little cooked. So as I see some thinner ones, if they start to get more done, I will move them more towards the front so they cook slower, and move the thicker ones towards the back so they cook faster. You see how there's some juices forming right there on the top? Look at those juices, guys. Wow. Okay. So that looks really good. And that's going to be a medium rare. This is looking just about almost medium rare right there. And so's that. But knowing that, they're going to continue to cook just a little bit here. They're going to continue to juice up. I'm going to go ahead and take all these off right now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go inside and wrap these up under some foil right away to keep that freshness in there. And I'm going to come right back out and I'm going to grab these. Okay, so now I've got these steaks wrapped up. They're just going to be sitting for like 10 minutes or so. And these right here. Oh, look. Oh boy, that was close. That was close. Okay, so these are looking pretty good. Wow. What you like is with asparagus is if they're overcooked, they can become a little bit mushy and a little bit less pleasant to eat. So I like them just about where they are right now, which is kind of tender crisp. And so I'm going to take these out, and I'm also going to be covering these in foil so that they stay warm until we're ready to eat them in about 10 minutes or so. Okay guys, so what we have here is, like I said, I had these sauteed mushrooms that Jen did, and these cheesy biscuits. There's also baked potatoes today. And what I have here is the steak that has been sitting in its own juices. This is the part where I just love to make it a mystery and keep it a mystery. I just open a little bit and see what it gives me. How much of the juices? Oh no, that's good. It's good. That's a good one, by the way. That's good. And so now we have those wonderful meat juices that make almost like a gravy, almost like a mushroom gravy right here. And we all like mushrooms so much that, yeah, this is going to be a big hit right here.